Real change requires us, as individuals and as organizations, to step into the unknown. What we need is the real work. Work to let go of what we already know and trust that there's something greater on the other side. My message has evolved over time. I grew up in this world of retail and innovation. I founded a number of different companies, helped a number of others grow. And initially it was just this idea of like, oh, well, just change, just do better, reach greater potential. So we can not just improve upon the things that we've already done, but there's so much more room for growth. Innovation, as it was currently being practiced, just wasn't enough. It was changing the facade of companies and teams, but underneath, they were all the same. Same fears, same doubts, same limiting beliefs, just now with more toys and, frankly, more things to do. What I found is that growth is not just a function of better strategy and harder work. What's needed is fundamental change inside of the organizational culture and inside of ourselves. Turns out the same thing that was missing for them had been missing for me after coming out of a massive business failure years ago.
I started a company that became part of a multi-billion-dollar startup, but we failed. Following that company bankruptcy were some of the darkest years of my entire life. And I began to obsess about what went wrong. Now, what I learned at that low point is that my results, our results, are defined by one thing and one thing only: discomfort. Confronting the discomfort of real change. When we feel discomfort, that's quite literally a neon sign flashing saying, right here's the unknown, an unknown in the world or an unknown within ourselves. And that is the opportunity. I committed to going through discomfort everywhere I could find it, or as I now call it, I started hunting discomfort. And I discovered that what's true for me is true for all of us. The way out is through. Your impact in this world, you must commit to going through those things using 3 words that have become the mantra of my life and many others. No matter what.
Looking for the fear, the pain, the doubt, the limiting beliefs, and that was what could orient us to greater growth. But every single person here can tell you that the world isn't within our control, especially these days. Economic disruption, global instability, really a universal instability driven by rapid, relentless, and accelerating change, throwing us all into the unknown.
The pace of change is only accelerating from here, whether we like it or not.
Combined with the profundity of the unknown happening around us, we grab onto the status quo tighter than ever because of that.
What got you here is not necessarily going to be what gets you there.
Best practices are no longer sufficient.
He has been featured in publications like Inc. magazine, Fast Company, the New York Times, and Forbes. Members and advisors, welcome Sterling Hawkins.
And what I now understand, all that hunting discomfort was actually building within me. What discomfort builds within all of us is a trust that there's something greater on the other side.
What's required to go from what we know to sustainable, meaningful results is to take a leap of trust.
Without trust, we will always turn back from the unknown.
Trust is the courageous act of seeing possibility in the unknown. There's a pattern, a process, a formula that's working again and again and again, and that pattern's become a system.
We are literally getting out of the way what's in the way. And when you can let go of those things, transformative results are on the other side.
The way out is through.
And the way through is trust.